Hello and welcome, ladies and gents. My name is Curtis Roberts and this is a Hoedspruit town guide video. In my opinion, Hoedspruit is probably one of the best towns to visit if you're coming to Kruger National Park. Why? I live here and for me it's just got everything you need. And you've got the mountain. The Bladder River Canyon is super close. So there are so many wonderful activities around here, from horse riding to quad biking to the amazing health store. There's just a lot. So please come visit Hoedspruit. It will be well worth your time. Secondly, I would like to tell you that there's a giveaway, there's a competition in this video, so please share, make sure that this gets over 20,000 views, and there will be 3 giveaways. One of these giveaways is worth 15,000 Rand. So get in it, get involved, and let everybody see this, because I just think it's going to help a lot of people. So enjoy the video and thank you so much for watching. This is Hoedspruit Airport. So there are 2 flights that come here, Seme and SA Airlink. They are pretty expensive in comparison to like Johannesburg to Cape Town, but over there is the entrance, the shop, and the courier shop, the food, and the exiting of the plane is over there. Here is your check-in. On your far right is Seme, on the left is SA Airlink, and over there is where your baggage collection is. It's a very small airport, so don't think you'll have a problem, but my number 1 tip is look for flights for Seme and try cheap flights. Right on the corner of the Pick and Pay Center is the doctor. So if you need a doctor, if you need to book any sort of emergency, or if you just need to get a checkup, this is where you come. Right next door to it is the pharmacy. If you need to get anything from the pharmacy, that is where you can go, right there. So the 2 end shops, pharmacy and your doctor. And just 2 shops over, there is Postnet, where you can get internet access and you can send parcels, and you can also get things printed or laminated or anything like that. This is the great outdoor. So if you need any sort of camping stuff, tents, sleeping bags, knives, GPSs, binoculars, stuff for safari, there's everything here. Cooler boxes, fishing stuff, even if you want to go fishing. Literally there's everything. I'm standing right next to a shelf with food, packed food. If you're going camping in the middle of nowhere, that's what you're going to need. So, great outdoor. This is the Pick and Pay Center in Hoedspruit. That behind me there is the best place to go to any of your shopping, cool drinks, all that stuff. If you're going into Kruger, if you're going to camp, if you're going to stay overnight, that is where you need to go. And this center has so many different shops in it. Just down there is the Postnet and the doctor and the pharmacy. So I'm going to go show you the next places now, the ATMs. A very short walk. There is Pick and Pay over there, and here are the ATMs. I'm not going to go closer because you're not really allowed to film ATMs. Oh, next door there's also an ATM, which is the Capitec ATM. It's just right there. But otherwise, China store and your SIM card. China store and SIM card, and anything else you need to get, ATM over there, Capitec. Ladies and gents, this is high queue if you need to get your car wheel aligned, balanced, and you need to fix a puncture, which happens a lot in Africa. This is the place to come to. I highly recommend them. I've been coming here for the last like 7 years. Here, high queue. It's basically, if you go past Pick and Pay, carry on going straight, there's a stop street, keep going, and you'll get to like almost a bend in the road, and that's where high queue is. I'm going to put a map up, so you don't have to worry. There's going to be a map. And in the corner here is AutoZone, so if you need any car things like a battery pack or jumper cables or tow ropes, this is where you can come to get that stuff. AutoZone, here in the corner, there's high queue there, and there's AutoZone right there. This is the health shop. Literally up there's the 4-way stop where the police station is. You turn left from the 4-way stop if you're coming over the bridge, and just like 200 meters down the road you'll see the health store, big green building with a big yellow board above it. The health shop, if you want any sort of healthy foods, cool drinks and creams and tablets and superfoods, this is where you come. Face I wasn't even close to mine. I know I shouldn't be. Behind me is Afric water. You can get a 20-litre water for like 35 Rand or 30 Rand, much cheaper than buying bottled water. You can even come buy a 20-litre here, like container. And right next door is the Courier Guy, so if you need anything, any parcels shipped or anything delivered, this is where you can do it. They'll deliver to your address, even your estate that you're staying in. If you're staying in Zandspruit Wildlife Estate, Ladies and gents, this is the Bosveld Center. It is as you come into Hoedspruit on the left-hand side if you're coming from Open Gate side, or if you're coming from Knobthorn side. There is, in the corner, there's a beautiful like kids area with jungle gyms and putt-putt. Then there's the brewery if you want to go have a wood pizza and some alcoholic beverages. And then you have in the middle, there's a beautiful craft shop if you want to get some like African crafts and decor stuff. And then in the corner there is a bakery, like a French bakery. A French lady makes beautiful bread. Let's go.
You haven't changed, you stayed the same. But if you did, I'd still love you anyway. I'd give you the world like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same. I'd give you the world like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same. Had this conversation more than 10 times.
This is Hatton Creek, one of the more upper class restaurants in Hoedspruit. Guys, please do not hold me to that. You know, I've been disappointed here before, but they do have higher quality dining and food, so if you want that experience, then this would be the place. It's also a beautiful environment, good setup. It is as you are leaving town on your way to the Stratum Tunnel. The Courier Center is just opposite here where the next restaurant is, where I'm going to be taking you now, but this is Hatton Creek. You'll see there's a big stone driveway and it is on the main road as you're leaving town going to the mountain to Stratum Tunnel. Here we are, we're in the Courier Center, and behind me is Kasava. I have heard from a dear friend of mine that they make great pizzas. I have not been able to try them myself just yet. So in the corner you have MJ's Photographic. If you need any memory cards or chargers or books or anything. I know this does not look very appealing, but MJ's Photographic is there in the corner. So beautiful. There are so many things like this in South Africa. I think our art and our artistic ability and the creation that goes into a lot of the traditional paintings and artwork and decor and all of that stuff, it is gorgeous, guys. It is so beautiful. If you ever get the opportunity to go to like a tourism center or cultural center or community center, do it, because there's just some really, really beautiful stuff. Look at that, and then there's the signboard for Courier Tourism Center. So this is the main four-way stop as you come into Hoedspruit. Literally that way takes you to Nelspruit. That way behind me takes you to Palabora. If you want to go to Pick and Pay, it is right at the stop street. If you want to go to the La Bamba and the Fat Franks, it is left. And if you want to go to the health shop and where I get water and the Bosbok where you get the diesel, you go straight. So this four-way stop is like one of the only two major four-way stops. There's three major four-way stops in the whole of this town. So ladies and gents, over there is Fat Frank's Butchery. It is the place I get my venison meat because I only eat venison meat. There is all types of food there. They've got spices and brass stuff like charcoal and everything. Actually, charcoal is just next door at La Bamba, which is dried wood, and it is very, very, very cheap. I think it's only like $2 a bag, like 35, 40 rand a bag. But La Bamba has really, really cheap food and vegetables and fruit. They usually have anything you want. La Bamba probably has it. It's owned by Portuguese family, so anything you want, they probably have it. And if you want meat, you go to Fat Frank's Butchery. And then just across the road there is a garage where you can get your tires pumped up.
After 9, I still wish you were mine. Haven't ate in 7 days, 'cause I've been up till 6 a.m. Wrote 5 songs all just for you. 3 of them I can't bear listening.
Spot the palm trees and you know you're in the right place. This is Bosbok. There's a big red wall next to it, but right over there where the palm trees are. Like, there's a lot of coal mines here and the roads are very narrow. There's not a lot of emergency lanes. Please, if you're not from here, you're not familiar with the roads, do not drive early in the morning, late in the afternoon, at night time, and be careful of the wild animals. There's so much roadkill. It is shocking how much roadkill there is, because there's just, you know, there's domesticated animals running around the villages and cities, and then there's also wild animals that break out of the game reserves because of the fact that the game reserves are right on the border of the roads. The R40, which is the main road that runs basically all the way from Butchery, which is in the north, to the south, which is Nelspruit. It runs all the way along Palabora, past Hoedspruit, past Bosbok Ridge, past Aikenhoek, past White River, past Hazyview, and there are, you know, there's wildlife. There's wildlife, there's game reserves right on those boundaries. So just be very vigilant and, you know, just stay focused. We want you to stay alive and have a good time in Africa, South Africa. Those fit people out there, if you want to do a park run, which is a 5-kilometer run or walk, please excuse the doggy, he's just having a good time. But here Parkrun is at the Pro Track training facility, which is Thirsty Giraffe. So basically you just go, if you come into town from Open Gate, you just go straight all the way out under the bridge, and it's about 3 kilometers from there. It's called Parkrun. You can find it on Facebook. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you. My experienced family, you guys are amazing. Don't forget to subscribe, because everything that you learn in this is going to help you travel better. It's going to help you experience Africa better. And it's also going to help those people around you. You never know who you might know that might need to come to this place. So the 4 activities that I would like to share with you for my final bonus tip and information. Number 1 is quad biking near the mountains. The views are spectacular. There's nothing else like it anywhere in South Africa, or Africa for that matter. It is wonderful. There are wild animals there as well, they're not dangerous, so it is really enjoyable and really manageable for anybody. The second one is horse riding in a game reserve, small game reserve near Hoedspruit. Beautiful as well. It's so worth your time. Also nice to get close to zebras and giraffe. The third one is a helicopter flight or aeroplane flight. I highly suggest a helicopter with somebody that I am very passionate about. She's a lady pilot and she is insane, so totally worth your time. If you want to do that, definitely worth it. And the fourth one is the hot air ballooning or the boat cruise. They are both worth it. The hot air balloon is quite steep on the pocket. The boat cruise is not that expensive at all, but I would suggest those 5 activities are really worth your time. The 6th bonus one would be a waterfall hike. DM me on Instagram or email me and I will explain all these activities and I'll tell you how to get to that waterfall hike. But hopefully in the next 2 or 3 months, I'm going to be doing that activities video for you guys. It'll be about 7 minutes long and it'll be showing you all the ins and outs about these activities. Finally, with the prizes, the 2 prizes that I'm definitely, or the 1 prize that I'm definitely going to give away is a calendar and a t-shirt. And the second prize is a t-shirt, or the first prize is a calendar and t-shirt. The second prize is a t-shirt. And the third prize, which is only going to happen if this video gets 20,000 plus views, is there will be a lucky draw entry for someone who comments about why they would want to come to the Kruger National Park. You will get 1 free night, 2 days, camping in the Kruger with me in the Moya Morva. That will be an experience of a lifetime for free. All expenses paid for in the Kruger National Park. We will camp at Satara Camp. It will be an insane experience. So guys, if you want to win that, make sure that this video gets 20,000. How do you do that? You like and you share it. If you like and you share it, more people will see it. This video will get 20,000 views, and therefore somebody will win a lifetime experience to go to the Kruger and experience nature for free. No, all expenses paid. It will be amazing. I'd love to do that. Thank you so much for experiencing Hoedspruit with me, and I hope that you join me next time to experience the rest of Africa. Thank you so much. Much love.